Hey there everyone, my name is Walker Shadow from the Guys Up Games, back with some more Final Fantasy IX, maybe kind of in depth. Sure, why not? So, I'm trying to think. I think this part is mostly just gonna be story stuff, right? Because once you finish the last card game, you get dumped into a bunch of other story stuff. So, I guess let's just go ahead and get her started. I'm not too worried about the synthesis shop, because we get access to that eventually, like later anyways. This way, Regent. Yes, I know, but remember my condition. Please, Regent, you must behave like a champion. Let's register. It's the champion! Yeah, here she comes. I'm the champion, Aaron. I'd like to enter the tournament, please. Ah, we've been waiting for you. Please go inside. Thanks. Hey. Ew, Dad, it's an Oglop. Shoo, shoo! Go away, you filthy Oglop. I like that they're so casual about it. Yeah, go away, Oglop. You're gross. Like it's not a gigantic Oglop that's wearing I guess is that like a cape? Or like a robe? Like it's wearing clothes. And it has a mustache. What do you mean, go away, filthy Oglop? You know what I mean? Like... I'm sorry, but this Oglop is it's the champion's pet? I'm sorry. It's okay. Since when am I your pet, Guac? Well, you are a Oglop right now, after all. Silence, Guac! I'm the champion. No one understands. I hear the champion is a master of winning games with Oglop cards. Her name is Aaron, the Oglop Master. Yeah, it's actually Sid, but you know, Sailor Aaron, all that jazz. Unfortunately, I might reset here because if I lose, like, you don't have to win this. If you lose, the story just keeps going. But you kind of do want to. You really do kind of want to win this. Like, it's kind of a. I would say it's a pretty important thing to win. Well, maybe not important, but like you do really want to win. So I will just do my thing. Yeah, see, I don't know what it is, but I swear this like Aaron in particular, I guess Sid is really good at just like having great cards. But like, and by that I mean like the Oglops aren't particularly strong, as you can see, but like the arrow placement is just like perfect. Hey, and that means we get an Oglop card. We don't actually have one of those yet, so that works out for me. And because we won the tournament, we get the Rebirth Ring. That's your reward for winning. And I don't think you... Actually, I'm not sure. You might actually be able to synthesize one pretty quickly, but like, it's kind of expensive. It uses a lot of stuff, so you do want to get the ring. Anyways, wow, I didn't know you were the champ, Aaron. Long time no see. Z. I saw Zidane and just went Z. Long time no see, Mr. Zidane. Don't be ridiculous. I'm the champion. Hey, Regent Sid. It's still an Oglop, I see. And you still haven't learned any manners. Cut me some slack, will ya? What are you doing here, anyway? Mainly participating in the tournament, but there was something I wanted to test. What are you testing? Our new... our new airship, Hildegard 2. The one that can fly without mist? Correct. We can't go very fast yet, but we made it to Trino. Why now? I have a funny feeling there'll be more trouble on the horizon. Don't you worry, I'm sure our almighty Queen Garnet will take care of everything. Oh no, this is horrible. What's up, Aiko? Oh, it's horrible. A Moogle from Treno just told me. What's wrong, Guac? It's Alexandria! Something horrible is happening. She doesn't even, like, bat an eye at Cid being an Oglop. Because she hasn't met this guy yet. Anyways, take a big guess who it is. Peace is but a shadow of death, desperate to forget its painful past. Though we hope for promising years after shedding 1,000 tears, yesterday's soul constantly nears. And while the moon still shines blue, by dawn it will turn to scarlet hue. What an auspicious day for Alexandria. Garnet's ascension to the throne has brought hope and peace to this kingdom. The people are overjoyed. They believe a wonderful future is ahead of them. But the celebration isn't over yet. It's time to really light things up. Your former master is here, Bahamut. Play a requiem for her and all of Alexandria. Does it just go straight into the... Yep. Straight into the bombing run. This way, hurry! I don't want to die! Hey, it's the cat! It's Mittens, he's running too. I love that. You can see the Dolly family too, even. Your Highness! That's Bahamut, isn't it? Beatrix, please gather our soldiers. Yes, Your Highness. Our soldiers have already assembled and await your orders. Hurry up, you fools! This is an emergency! Get your act together before the princess arrives. Line up! Your Highness, as you can see, we're ready to act at any time. Please give your orders. So, this is like something that, as a kid, I never got this, because, like, basically what happens here is if you pick the right, like, orders to give to the right people, you actually get a nice reward for it, like, once again. But, of course, the problem is they expect you to actually, like, remember what the Knights of Pluto are actually good at, and, you know, given that they tell you this at, like, the literal start of the game and nowhere else, if you don't literally remember all that crap, then, like, there's no way you can just kind of guess it. But there is a useful trick for this, because, as you can imagine, since it's just, you know, 4 orders and then 4 groups of people, if you know the order, you can do it pretty quickly. We'll gather all the information you need, Your Highness. So the trick is the very first one for information gathering, you give to the third guys. And then after that, you can literally just button mash through it. Your Highness, on our lives, will protect the citizens of Alexandria. Because all the other ones actually line up perfectly. We'll contact Lindblom immediately, Your Highness. We'll shoot that monster down in no time, Your Highness. There you go. You're splendid, Your Highness. I need angel earrings. Beatrix, let's go. Everyone's gone. I don't know what to do. Mother, I need your help. And then Garnet dies. The end. Oh yeah. Everyone loves this part. Let's just say that. I was gonna say everyone's favorite part, but like, there's parts that are better. But maybe that's just me talking objectively. This is it, Beatrix. I will give my all for Alexandria. Well said. Let us march to victory. I do love this because they actually have their swords in the overworld, which they don't normally do. I'll keep the Mithril Sword on. I'll keep his equipment on like this for just a hot sec. But I should give him the... Is there an AP up here somewhere? Because Beatrix can actually handle these fights pretty well on her own. Ability out, there we go. Okay, we want this for sure. I mean, Undead Killer is pretty good. I mean, that'll actually probably take care of it. Because, you know, spoilers, we're going to be fighting a bunch more of these, Mistodons. And they're, pretty vulnerable to certain things. If you want to, you can just insta-kill them. Because Beatrix does have life. But, I mean, you know, if you keep doing that, they can get a little expensive, so... Do we have any... I don't suppose... Here we go, Insomniac. We want that too. Insomniac's another one, because obviously they have their Mist Attack, which can put you to sleep, so... If you can help it! Put stuff on to make yourself immune, and then I'll just do the rest of the things. Beatrix actually has pretty good equipment right now, but she can't actually, like, use any abilities, unfortunately. She does at least have the benefit that Save the Queen, as you can see, actually comes with fire damage reduction, and since the Mistodons use Fire, she tanks those pretty well. And of course, just like before, she comes with her own set of skills. I don't remember if I mentioned this, but Save the Queen's damage formula is unique for her, where it adds her level to the attack of the weapon. So if you could keep Beatrix with you, she would get stronger as the game went on, but obviously that doesn't really come up because, you know, she doesn't stick around for very long. But she does do good damage here. I wonder if this is enough. Nope. Damn, just barely too. Even with Demon Killer. But yeah, you can see the difference. Like, she's taking double-digit damage. Like, these guys aren't doing nothing to her. Boop, boop, doop, boop, boop, doo, 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 doo. I forget if there's... Yeah, Steiner, where are you going? Yeah, there's nothing really to do here. It is kind of a cool little sequence, though, because it's like we have our weapons, and also, like, Beatrix is just following us. Like, it's kind of funny that, like, they use the... I guess in some sense, it's not really the Final Fantasy VIII follow system, though, because, for one thing, Beatrix is fully tangible. You can't just walk through her unless we actually... Like, she's essentially a normal NPC following us. Because you can go through her if you push into her. I don't think there's any items here, and, like... You can't go into any other doors or anything like that. Like, it's just, you know... It's a fun little sequence. This is a good opportunity for Steiner actually to level up, which, thinking about it, I should probably put level up on him. Beatrix, beware, the enemy is close. Did I put level up on him? No, because he doesn't have the thing. Eh. Let's see here. Insomniac, Man-Eater, blah blah blah. I guess we'll just stick with this for now, like, whatever. It's fine. Well, I think that we don't have to do any, like, big sequences here for a bit. Fun fact, too, if you've ever watched a speedrunner like a Taz, you know that you can actually skip this fight because the trigger for it is right on the edge of the map here. So it is actually possible by moving in a certain way to clip into the wall here and just, like, blast this guy. Or you can clip into the thing and completely skip this guy. I do think it's kind of funny that they give you Beatrix here, and, like, the best thing she can pretty much do here is just spam her white magic. because her white magic will obviously insta-kill all of them. Anyways, now that we've got this, so don't do this, by the way. The blood sword here. The blood sword comes with lifesteal, and I've definitely had it to where I accidentally left this on without thinking about it. Or I think one time I had only the blood sword and nothing else. If you do that, Steiner's dead weight because, as you can imagine, given the Mistodons are undead, it literally doesn't work. It'll actually make Steiner kill himself by attacking them. So, if you're here with only a blood sword, you're kind of boned. You're not really, but it's a pain in the ass because Beatrix has to do everything. We can just slap on the Ice Brand. That'll give us a massive damage increase. And Chainmail, we already learned everything, so now we can put on the Mithril Plates. Why not? Sure. I mean, hell. Do boo boo. Yeah, I guess we'll just stick with this. Like, it's fine because keep in mind we're gonna things are gonna open up pretty soon, and we'll get to do stuff. Anyways, it's a kind of good timing. We have to switch the weapon now because now there actually is gonna be a couple fights in a row here. You wish to fight us, you deplorable beast? For the princess, for her highness. I really like this. Is such a great little moment for Steiner. Like, it's just like the music's great, and like even just the environments. Like, it's nice to get to fight in Alexandria. Boom! Look at that damage. Immediately Steiner's matching Beatrix. Wham! Oh, even better. Beatrix's damage is actually going up too because she's leveling up here, which... This is also, as you can imagine, this is like the big moment in the game that basically lets Steiner like catch up with our party. He just gets to level up a ton here. Oh, is that not... Okay, here's what we're going to do, by the way. So, Beatrix comes with some great equipment, so what you can do is, I'm just going to give her... I guess I'll give her the gold helm. Sure. Like, you can take some of that stuff off. Like, I guess this stuff is fine. I replaced the cross helm with the gold helm, because you don't actually have a cross helm yet. You can see it's pretty good, but... Beatrix doesn't really need it anyways, and I guess we'll take off the yellow scarf. Is there anything we have like a bunch of? I mean, the yellow scarf, we have plenty of these already, but like, I mean, whatever. Beatrix doesn't really need it anyways. You know how it is. Temporary party member gotta take all their stuff off, because yeah, spoilers, this is the last room we get to use Beatrix in the whole game. Prepare to die! Do 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 ba do ba 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 ba. Oh, here comes the fire. Is she gonna fire at Beatrix? Is she gonna actually take notable damage now? I mean, still double digits. A lot more than 40, I guess, but still not anything to really worry about. Oh, the crit, though. Jeez. And you get a bunch of more Paradox because these guys drop them, because of course they do. Ramuh certainly is enjoying it. Beatrix, are you alright? I'm fine. What about you? You're wounded. It's just a scratch. He hits you with the, it's just a flesh wound. Persistent bastards! Do 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 do. I really do like this sequence too. It's one of those things where like, it's funny too because Beatrix and Steiner have the opportunity to use their battle animations out on the overworld because they actually have their swords. So when we see Steiner like doing like a pose to get ready for a fight, he actually goes into his idle animation in battle, which I think is the only time they get to do this, because obviously he doesn't usually have his sword in the overworld. This is futile. Let us return to the castle. No! I cannot face the princess until we destroy all these beasts. On my honor, I vow to protect the princess, the citizens of Alexandria, and... Beatrix, I shall protect you! Steiner. Watch out! Like, it's one of those things you might not even think about, but like, they don't usually use those animations, so... I'm not sure how it even works. I think these actually technically might be separate models. Like, these aren't technically the Steiner and Beatrix models that are normally a thing, you know what I mean? Owie. Uh-oh, okay. I was like, don't use Mist. Because I'm gonna... Since we've taken a bit of damage here, I'm gonna throw a Cure and then just smack it with Steiner. This sequence would almost be scary if we didn't have a Paladin. Maybe we learned Insomniac. Not that I can't do anything about it though. I can't switch off. This might be it for us. I have no regrets. Beatrix, there is something I must tell you. What is it? Save your valediction. Save your... How do you say this? Valediction? 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 Must be valediction, right? Veil? But it could be valediction. Save your... Or it could even be valediction. I've never said this word out loud. Valediction, Steiner. We'll live to see another day. What I love too is this is, funny enough, this is the last time that this ever happens in this game. Steiner goes into trance automatically. And unfortunately, despite the fact that this would be a cool... I feel like there's one other spot they could have done this, but they never do this again. Anyways, you're just waiting to see this. Check out how much damage Steiner does here. Oh, the crit! Oh my god, I was not expecting the crit. In the back of my head, I was like, please, it'd be so cool if we got a crit. 7,000 damage, yeah. That like one shot's like, holy crap. That was awesome. So many even bosses would have just gotten one shot by that. Jesus Christ, Steiner. I hear music. That was awesome. Where is it coming from? Is it coming from upstairs? Well, if it's coming from upstairs, clearly I must go downstairs. Ah, yeah. Ah! Yeah, you can't go into any of these side rooms right now. That wasn't obvious. Try to go somewhere you're not supposed to. She just freaks out, backs off a bit, and then, you know, screen goes white to make sure you can't see something. I don't know. Can't save this Moogle. Unfortunate. If you want, we can run all the way to the back here. Ah! I always love that. And it's not this way either. It's to the left, to the left, to the left. In this room, I don't think we've ever been in this room before, so. And they do this cute little thing where as you walk forward, the knights... Well, I guess technically speaking, they cross their swords, but... They literally built a staircase right in front of us. I don't think I should take off. I guess I'll take the magician's robe off her, because, like, she doesn't really need that right now. I guess the extension, too. And, in fact, hey, let's put that yellow scarf on her. I don't know, actually, yeah, perfect. Let's put the healing rod on her. The healing rod. Alright, yeah, let's just, actually, wait. Can you walk around down here? No, you can't really walk around anywhere down here. Castle altar. Altar. Still the altar. This is the only time you get to see these screens, so I'm just curious if there's any, like, weird names. What is this place? I can still hear the music. Where is it coming from? What am I doing here? Mother. Zidane. No, I can't depend on them anymore. As the Queen of Alexandria, I must protect my kingdom. Hey look, it's the Hildegard too. The ship is rocking pretty bad. It can't be helped. I designed the ship as Noglep after all, so I have no guac idea what could happen. He has no guacking idea, huh? Sounds like it might crash any minute. Perhaps. But I think we can make it to Alexandria, at least. At least? I think we can at least make it to Alexandria. Jeez. That gets me so often in these. Like, the order that they... Like you could say it either way, but I always end up putting it at the end rather than at the start. Oh man. I guess we better cross our fingers. Zidane. I'm starting to feel sick. It's probably from the flight. Go inside and get some rest. Try to stay in the middle of the ship. You'll feel less movement. Go on, Vivi. Okay, thanks. Aiko? What? I saw something sparkle. Huh? Dagger? Dagger? Aiko, what's going on? I thought I just heard Dagger's voice. What? Geez, something's wrong with this ship. This light. Maybe it's the Holy Judgment. Holy Judgment? Hey, what are you doing? The summoner is being called. Alexandria's judgment has come. Imagine from Zidane's perspective, like she just jumps off the ship, like what the hell just happened? I do like how even in the FMV, Dagger's just like, huh? What the? Like, just totally shocked that Aiko's just in front of her all of a sudden. Aiko? How? Why are you here? Like, yeah. I heard your voice on the airship. No wonder. I felt your presence, too, and all of a sudden, I was covered in light. It's happening again. Yeah, sorry about the interruption. It's happening again. Dagger, this is the light of destiny. The light of destiny? A summoner's light of destiny, brought on by the hidden powers of the four jewels. The light appears when a holy eidolon calls for its summoner. Come on, Dagger. As summoners, we have to fulfill our destiny. But I don't know what to do. It's okay, I'll show you. First, we have to put our hands together. Like this? Uh-huh. Now, pray in your heart. Why can't I... Holy crap, my voice keeps cracking trying to do the Aiko voice now. Pray in your heart, pray in your heart, pray in your heart. Oh, Holy Guardian, hear our prayers. Darkness overshadows us once again. Oh, Holy Guardian, hear our prayers. I love this little effect of just the circles overlapping each other like this. Deliver us out of darkness into light. Yeah, big surprise. I'm sure people... I wonder how many people, were legitimately surprised by this. Yes, Castle Alexandria is, in fact, actually the Alexander Eidolon. And the Bahamut's just he's just no, screw you. Bahamut gets freaking annihilated. And his dust shall sprinkle amongst the flowers. I don't know. It's so beautiful. Alexander, the legendary Eidolon. So you wish to defend your castle with your brilliant wings. How admirable. Your powers even transcend Bahamut's. Alexander, I've been waiting for you. I've called a magic carriage for you. I'm sure you'll like it. Invincible, come forth. You're mine, Alexander. Hey, look, it's some random old guy. You have gone too far, Kuja. I granted you the freedom to do as you wish in Gaia for one purpose alone. Now that you have lost sight of your mission, I will no longer tolerate your actions. You will not have the slightest idea whom you are defying. I will show you soon enough. You too, Zidane. What happened to the Invincible? Enslave Alexander as you have enslaved Bahamut. Could it be Garland? Impossible! Why would he come to Gaia? If it is indeed Garland, he must know my plan. But why has he assumed control of the Invincible? No, he can't be. Phew, that was quite a trip. You little bug, we could have been killed. Amaranth's right, it was a mistake to come here on that airship. Well, we had to get here somehow. Come on guys, we made it here in one piece, that's all that matters. Quack quack, that's right. I'm never gonna ride on an airship again. Never, ever. Sorry, Vivi. Captain! Where is Her Highness? I don't know. We're looking for her too. Shoot! I must find the captain. Alright, let's go find Dagger. We have to find Aiko too. They're probably together. Hooray! So if you couldn't tell by all the dramatic events happening, really, we're under attack? This is the last time we get to hang out in Alexandria. I see. I'm leaving right now. You can also tell these guys to leave. You don't have to tell them to leave, but I mean, you could argue it's like a good Samaritan thing. So I'm sure you're all eagerly awaiting me fighting Tentarian, but I'm gonna do that next time. There are enemies in town? Well, I guess we'd better escape. Has Her Highness evacuated the castle yet? Because, yeah, this has been just a lot of talking, and also, like, I'm just kind of, my voice is kind of cracked for some reason. I don't know why. I don't think there's anything else to find up here. I mean, these are the last times you get to see these rooms. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, we get to see the... Look at these guys. Yipe! Yipe! Yipe. And yipe. For some reason, they're just like busy cooking until you tell them to bugger off. I wonder, is that permanent or do they come back? Okay. So good Samaritan, you know? How many people actually bother to walk all the way over here to tell the chefs to leave? And before we check out that Moogle, I'm gonna come over here to the frontier. Huzzah! Very important we come over here. Check out this sweet sword. I don't think there's anything out here, yeah. Because this area hasn't changed at all, so... I guess we're prepared for next time, but I don't feel like playing Tentarian right now. Oh, no mail, really? Alright, so... Could have gotten a better weapon, but it's fine. We'll slap on the twist headband. He's got the fairy earrings. Freya has an ice lance, which, yeah, no, she can just stick with that. I could give her the cross helm, which would give her MP attack, but that's probably fine for now. Thunder gloves, the plate mail. Could give her the lack bow, that would help her out a bit. It gives her HP up and beast killer. Actually, this kind of works out perfectly. I can give her the Barrette because she has the Ice Lance, which will boost her attack and lets her learn this stuff. But also, like, this is just like a great item. See, it boosts strength by a whopping 3 points, so it's quite good for a physical female attacker, such as Freya. Who'd have thought? For here, I guess let's slap on the twist headband. Magician cloak. Could give him the magician robe. Thinking about it, I might as well. Sure. The shoes here. I could let him start learning Demi, although frankly speaking, Demi is not that great in this game, unfortunately. Well, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's... I think the problem with Demi is you get it a little too, like at this point we already have a lot of options for Vivi to just do a ton of damage because of, like, bio, and, like, not too long from now he starts getting even more stuff, and, like... A big problem, I think, with the Demi stuff in this game is that it's, like... What is the base power? Isn't it like it's? I think the problem is like they're not even that strong. Like it's only like 25% in this game or something like that. And it's like inaccurate too. Like they really like undersold it. I feel like, especially given that it doesn't work on any bosses in this game. At least any bosses that Vivi can fight. Like I would argue probably the best use case for Demi is actually specifically for helping Quena eat monsters, since you can just use Demi 3 times and she can eat it like guaranteed. I guess we'll give him the black belt. Actually, do we have anything that like raises fire? I don't think so. Fire is kind of hard to raise, from what I remember. There's like very few things that boost fire damage in this game. They really like boosting wind. I guess we'll just put in the black belt. Ice is also surprisingly common too. Like there's both a hat and an armor that Vivi can wear to boost ice, but there's nothing for fire. So I guess that'll be that. I could give him... I guess we'll keep the cat's claws on him, because Amaranth's damage isn't going to matter that much anyways. Does kind of suck that he's like close to learning a bunch of stuff. Maybe in that regard, it might be a good idea to actually give him something else. They are pretty, like, you can tell they knew because you get Amaranth, so like, a lot of his stuff is like very quick to learn. Like all of his killer stuff is just 10 AP. Like for reference, like I think Steiner's Beast Killer at the start of the game was like 40. You know what, this gives ability up though, so you know, we'll slap that on him. Alright, so you want to do a couple things. So Devil Killer is a good one. The rest of this seems good. You want Antibody is a big one. You want to have that. I actually don't want Mug, because if you have Mug, it may actually make Sting from this guy a little annoying. There's nothing else I really need though, so like, I don't know. We'll slap on like... I mean, there's really nothing. I guess I'll just slap on Bird Killer because it's generic. Don't need Bug or Bird. Do we have Devil Killer on Freya? We sure do. We don't need Man Eater. Add status. I mean, add status is pretty good with the ice. Actually, does the Ice Lance have freeze? I don't think it does, actually. Oh, it does! Okay. I mean, it does, but you can't freeze Tentarian. Big surprise, I know. I don't think you can really freeze any of the bosses in this game, because of the whole shenanigans with how their health works. It would, like, break the game. I guess we don't really need cover. I mean, Freya could definitely benefit from level up. Tentarian actually gives a lot of XP, so... definitely a good thing. It's funny, because, like, Tentarian giving a lot of EXP is kind of the crux of why the Scabba 2 Perfect game is such a pain in the ass. I guess we'll keep the HP up. We have so many stones for her, but like, there's really not much else to use. I mean, I guess Chemist. In case Freya wants to throw a potion. So we have Antibody. Like, you want Antibodies. I don't even remember. Does Amaranth have Antibody yet? No, he does not, actually. So that's kind of annoying. What does he have that gives it? I can give the last time. I mean, sure, why not? There. Don't need any of these. I guess we'll keep counter on him just because, like, why not? But this is all we really need. It's kind of funny, too, because Return Magic is arguably more Vivi's thing, but Amaranth actually can learn it first, because Vivi can't learn it for quite a while, actually. I mean, I have some of this stuff. Like, I don't think counter's going to come up much, but... And alert won't either, but, you know... Since we're here. Alright, Moogle, let's save our progress. Slap that book down, baby. You know what? I was gonna end it here, because it's like, did a bunch of stuff, but you know what, let's do one old... We can do one fight. We can fight Tentarian. And that means I'll actually have a half part to talk about how Tantarian works in depth later. But, I mean, Tantarian's pretty straightforward, all things considered. He's obviously, like, kind of, like, pretty, like, heavily, like, inspired and, like, based on the book enemies from Final Fantasy V. There's one in particular, there's, like, one of the book enemies in that game is literally a blue head coming out of a book. Challenge me if you dare. Sure thing. Doo doo boopa doopa deepa boopa boopa doo 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 doo. Alexandria. That's a big ass book. Page 64. Ain't nothing there. Page 96. Guess what? Nothing's there. Oh, nice dodge, Zidane. Alright, come on. Is the frag gonna be enough to knock it down? Sure thing. Alright, there we go. I've been found. Now we do that, we're just gonna have Vivi focus for a little while. And this is why you want Antibody. Because literally the only thing Tantarian can do while you're sitting here down is spam poison for some reason. That's the spell they gave it. So this is a good boss for just sitting here and waiting, basically. Like, stealing from this boss is kind of a nightmare because it has that 1 in 256 steal, but, like, at the same time, like, oh! Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I did not expect to get the Demon's Mail. I was just like, if we get it, we get it, but we probably won't get it. Apparently we just got it. Oh my god. That's a 1 in 256 steal. Oh, Vivi doesn't have Antibody equipped, you dummy. How did I do that? I mean, that's fine. We have a lot of antidotes, but like, how did I forget to equip it on him? I can't believe we got the Demon's Mail. Holy cow. Okay, I gotta... Like, we gotta be serious about this then. This is like, I can't fail now. If I fail, I'm gonna hate myself for the rest of my life. And I already do that, so it'll be even worse. Okay, so we want him do some damage, get him to wake up. I'm gonna keep stealing because I think he has one more like weapon for us. But like, frankly speaking, the mail is the big thing. That is so rare. It's a 1 in 256, and because of the way stealing works, it's like so low odds to get that. Alright, and thankfully an attack from each character does exactly enough to get him to open up here. We'll focus like a couple more times and we'll just start firing. Because like, frankly speaking, I can't complain about bad luck anymore. It's like, I think the last thing you can steal from him is a fork for Quena, which is like nice, but like I think you can buy one not too long for now anyways. Oh, is it an elixir? Or is there another thing we can steal? I guess we'll find out in a sec here. Because we got an ether and we got an elixir. Is there? I think there's a fork. I think it's like... I guess I'll find out in a sec here. I think Tantarian does have, yeah, 4 steals, but you know what, it's fine. We're just gonna start using Fyra. Oh my good golly gosh. You can see with a couple of focuses, because big surprise, the fire, the book enemy is weak to fire, I know. I'm truly shocked. I didn't mean to guard with Vivi, but that's fine. We'll give him a freebie, you know? Alright guys, come on. It would be nice to get that fork, but I am not going to complain. Tentarian is a boss that's basically all down to just keeping on, like, you know, like consistency basically. As long as you keep doing the right thing, Tentarian basically doesn't do anything to you. Because obviously, like, if you use a physical attack on him, he'll automatically close up, but obviously, you know, as long as we're not worrying about that, it's no big deal. You know what I mean? Like, as long as they're not using physical attacks, it's no big deal. You can see he has quite a bit of health, too, if he, you know, didn't do this. Page 52. If it wasn't obvious, you're supposed to get between page 150 and 200. And thankfully, since our damage is just barely enough to get around to like do that one round. If you can't do it in one round, then things can get a little spicy because then he'll start using. Oh no, Freya! What's about the crits? I'm getting so many crits this part. Crits are not usually a thing you have to worry about here. I guess I'll just fire or just regular fire because if you couldn't guess, his defense is completely maxed right now. Like, there's no way to get around that. But Vivi actually does quite a bit of damage, so it's not a big deal. It's just now we're going to get hit by probably a Paper Storm. I'll just Doom, that's fine. I mean, Vivi's already poisoned, so... You know, what's one more status? That's actually so annoying that Freya got that crit. I'm so glad he just used Doom. Doom is not scary at all compared to, like, Paper Storm. It can just, like, wipe your party. It's not as bad at this point in the game, but, like, it's still, like, a pretty heavy party hit, and, like, we have no White Mage still, so... It's not like we can really do much about it. I'm gonna steal one more time, because I think after this, I think the next Fire kills this guy. Alright, that's fine. We got the Ether Elixir, and we especially, holy crap, we got the Demons now. That is such a rare steal. Most people don't even bother. Wow, he's still alive? Fuck, man, I forgot how much health he has. Damn. I mean, since we're here, we all know about this strategy. Why not? Let's try it out. Hell yeah! Take that. That's such a cool strat. I'm so glad I learned that during this playthrough. I just thought the Raise Wind just for fun. Like, might as well let Vivi heal a little bit. I guess. Like, I don't know. I think this will be it, though. Surely he doesn't live a 5th Fyra. Oh, god damn it. How does Vivi keep ending up being the one poisoned, huh? Alright, Vivi, end things. Boom. Nice job, man. We get quite a bit of abilities from that. That's quite nice. Especially for Amarant. He really needed that. Freya gets some good XP. And we get the running shoes. That's Tentarian's drop. You are worthy. Let me head straight to that save, Moogle. If this recording corrupts, it will be the greatest strategy of all time. Because goddamn, that was awesome. Like, I'm in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, but we didn't get the fork. And it's like, oh, give me a break, dude. Alright. So let's take a look at everyone's stuff. So we got Chakra. We can finally put on the Poison Knuckles, which is a nice big damage increase for him. Can slap on the Ritual Hat for Bright Eyes, because that's the blind immunity, which he could definitely use. He got HP up from the German Ice Boots. Oh! And the Desert Boots give Flea Gill. I mean, you know what? Sure, because that way he doesn't have to wear a wrist. He can start learning Beast Killer, too. We already learned Demi from that, so we don't need that anymore. We'll just put the Magician Shoes back on, I guess. Just for now. Oh yeah, I forgot that Angel Wings are women only too. Damn. I mean, here's the running shoes, by the way. They give a nice boost of speed, and they also teach you auto haste. I don't remember if there's anything else. I don't think anything else in the game teaches you auto haste, so you need the running shoes for that. I guess we'll just keep the Barrette on her. But yeah, look at the Demon. Look at that big boost to defense. Plus 10. That'll make Freya take like no physical damage for the next while. Imagine if you get this on Disc 1, or I guess early Disc 2, especially. Not that it really comes up much early Disc 2, because obviously you don't have anyone who can wear armor for like most of Disc 2 anyways, so that's kind of why they do that. It also comes with Shadow Absorption, and it raises Shadow Elemental Attack, which can actually be useful for Steiner at this point in the game, because it, you know, he does actually learn a Dark Elemental Attack at this point. We could have had one actually for a while, but either way, I've already almost learned White Trap too. Like, that's a nice boost, I'd say. I guess I didn't just need the fairy earrings anymore. We'll just slap German's boots on him for now. Does anyone actually need the fairy earrings? Level up in body temperature. And we did have level up equipped, thank God. I'm glad I remembered to do that. We'll put the fairy earrings on Freya. I guess we'll unequip specifically for this fight now. Like Freya, I mean, we'll keep level up on Freya for a little while yet, because she's still kind of low level compared to him. I mean, we don't need to change anything right now, I guess. That's for later. Not gonna react that I killed Tentarian and got his greatest steal? Hell yeah. I'm still in disbelief. That's such a rare steal. Like, really. I'm so glad. Anyways, that'll be it for this part. See you guys. I guess I'll just save over this one. Later.